It has definitely been a minute. It's been a while, man. I missed YouTube so much, but there's been a lot going on, and I thought I should just explain myself to those of you who may be following my content. You know, family and friends, I'm not too worried about because you guys know the situation. But for those of you who might have subscribed to my channel, and for those of you who watched my content and genuinely enjoyed it, and you're probably wondering why has he not been putting any more content on, there's been a family crisis with my old man. My father's been here. Well, I'm actually here now, as you can see behind me, the beautiful Murcia, Spain. My father's been here now for more than 5 weeks. Well, he's been more than 5 weeks in total, but he's actually been in, in hospital for over 5, coming up to 6 weeks now. He's actually in intensive care, and it really put us through some really, really great, stressful and challenging times. We all felt helpless, being back home in the UK and not being able to do anything for my dad. But it came to a point where I finally decided that, we're going to, I have to fly out and, show my support to my family who's already out here. With that said, as you can imagine, I was in no mood, no state of mind to do any, or make any content. But now, Alhumdollilah, he is on the verge of recovery now. He's getting progressively better. Slowly, but it's going to be a long road. I actually booked a one-way ticket here, as my brother has done before myself. So with that said, we're just going each day as it comes, and I just wanted to just reach out to all the lovely people out there, and also to include all the Muslim brothers and sisters who may watch this content as well. Please, humble request if you can make your du'as for my dad, inshallah, that he comes out soon. We're all worried here, and we're praying for the best. Now, it's got to a point where my parents literally, and including my brother's been out here for over a month as well now, it's got to a point where they literally feel trapped, and all they want to do is get out and go back to the UK. So it's just been one of those nightmare things that you see on those TV programs, wherever, Trapped Abroad or wherever it is. So with that said, now I'm here, and because now things have got slightly better, or things are starting to, I can't put more on it, but things are starting to Dad's making slow progress, put it that way. Because of that, I thought, make the opportunity whilst I'm here to get some content. So that would be my intention, inshallah. So I will go each day as it comes, because with my dad's condition, it's up and down, so there's obviously a lot of happiness, and there's a lot of, a lot of loss and misery as well that's involved with it. So, like I said, we're all praying, we're all hopeful, and I just wanted to, but the main reason of this video actually was I wanted to do, share my experiences of what it's like flying out during this whole COVID pandemic. For starters, first thing I want to say, I'll keep it simple, but the prices have been extortionate. Usually a flight here to Spain would cost anywhere from like 40 to 50 pounds, or euros, however you want to look at it. But on this case, it was near the 400, 500 pound mark, which is insane. And with that, I had to do an 8-hour stopover at Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. I was only allowed to bring 10 kg of hand luggage, and that was it. So, as naturally everyone would do, you will pack your bag to the max, and you're continuously weighing your bag to make sure that it's not overweight, because you don't want to be charged with those hefty fines. But to my experience, not once going from London Heathrow to Amsterdam, and obviously to Alicante, which was the only airport open at that time, there was no one ever bothered weighing the bag. The bag wasn't even checked, which I found crazy. So, but yeah, it was the longest transit I've personally ever done in my life. I mean, 8-hour stopover, and most of the shops and restaurants were open. So my brother pre-advised me that you must bring snacks with you to keep you full. But then at that time I was thinking, how am I going to bring snacks when my bag is already on the verge of being over 10 kg? So all those things came to your mind. But you soon, after coming here, it's unbelievable. I just realized, I could have probably indeed packed more stuff in there. It could have been 12 kg for all I know. Other than that as well, the flight itself was pretty straightforward. It's about a 40-minute flight I took from London Heathrow to Amsterdam, and then Amsterdam to Alicante was about two and a bit hours. And then I had to, unfortunately, because Murcia Airport was closed, I had to get a cab from Alicante to Murcia, where I'm staying at. And that's another thing as well. Because I'm here in the country and Dad's in ICU. It's been decided between the family that I must self-isolate and stay away from Dad. And so I haven't been able to hug and greet my mother. I haven't been able to give a handshake to my brother as well. So it's just, or hug him as well. So it's been a real surreal experience, to say the least. So I'm now like, I've lost track of time now, but this is like, today's Thursday, and Friday will be like my first week, being here, and then we're gonna kind of play it by ear. Other thing I want to bring to you guys' attention as well, despite this whole COVID, not once, I brought all my documentations with me. I brought my, the usual itinerary and your passport and stuff, your flight details. But I was advised by my brother as well that you would need to contact the British consulate, which we did as well. So I brought all the documents in place. I had like a reference number and an email from the consulate saying, they're going to notify the authorities here at Alicante, which I questioned because I was still stopped by some pretty harsh immigration guys. But otherwise I did get through. So, but each checkpoint I was stopped, and they had to go through my paperwork, and I was sitting there waiting nervously thinking, are they going to turf me? Are they going to turf me? Are they going to tell me to go back to the UK? But Alhumdolillah, it didn't happen, and I'm here now. But just want to make you guys aware of that. If you are going to try and fly, or especially during this COVID at the moment, you have to have a valid reason. It's only for essential travel. Non-essential travel, they don't tolerate that, basically. So yeah, so I'm here now. I said, and my way of thinking, even before I left the UK, it's been the same. It's play it by ear, one day at a time, and that's all we're doing. So, but for those of you who've been wondering about Dad's situation, Alhamdulillah, Dad is making a slow but steady progress. He's got a rare condition called myasthenia gravis. It's a neurologic condition which affects the muscles. So where your brain fires signals to your muscles, the antibodies produced by this, that's my understanding of it anyways, it interferes, or it takes away, interferes with the, I can't remember what they call it, the little attachments to your muscle, if that makes any sense. So and that can also affect his breathing, and this is what the main issue has been since he's been in hospital, is he's been having issues with breathing, waiting to a ventilator and everything like that. So it's been a very scary time. Like I said, alhamdulillah, he's climbing out, he's fighting it, and I just wanted to get this message out to the people out there. Please, brothers and sisters, whoever watched this, please make dua for my father. I just want him to get out there now so we can bring him home to the UK. And he can be with his family, So I haven't seen my dad now well over, it's been a good few months, So it's we're all praying, we're all hoping for the best, and I just wanted to, like I say, reach out to you guys. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm on my way to see Mum. I might take some, little snips here and there, and just kind of go with the flow, and I might try and put together some more content, but. I will be posting more content inshallah as well, but I'm gonna play it by ear. It depends on what's going on with Dad and how I'm feeling at the time. So on my way to see Mum now. This is where the hotel is located behind me. I don't know if you can see it. It's called Christina Hotel. That was like one of the many, or very little hotels that was open around this time. But now I'm led to believe that, it's just like the way the UK is. Everything is slowly opening up, business is opening up now, so hopefully we'll get back to some sort of normality. It won't be 100%, I know that for sure, but it's improving. That's the good way to look at it. So I'm just on my way to Mum now. I usually go that way behind me for the beach. I will do that, but I keep going that way. So since I've been here, it's just an easy route. It's about 15-20 minutes walk, which I'll show you guys. The beach is lovely, the beach is beautiful, subhanallah. But I want to try and take the main roads to kind of scan the place, because one thing I haven't had is a decent halal meal. I know they do exist, and there's a couple of guys that claim that the food is halal, but there's no certificates anywhere, and you just don't know. I mean, but it's even so, you're either gonna live on bread and pasta, and pizza, which is not ideal. So I'm gonna explore the local area, and you'll see behind me, and we'll kind of go from there. So I'm gonna take a few snippets here and there, like I said, so to show you the local area of Spain. I mean, it is beautiful, no doubt. Look good thing about being here in Spain is because Spain's part of the EU. We don't get charged, any more than we would in the UK for using our data. So with that said, I can use the internet. I can also use the maps to get me around to navigate, which is really helpful as well. Because trust me, I'm useless with the roads. I always forget where I'm going, or I don't know the name of the roads, but I always remember like the landmarks and stuff like that. So that's what I'm usually doing around here. So I kind of get familiar with the landmarks, So, but like I said, I'm on a mission right now before I go see Mum to see if I can find something to eat, something that's halal. I'm getting a bit peckish now, so let's see what happens, and we go from there. Okay, it's now about let's say 12:15. It's midnight, so I've just come back from seeing Mum and my brother. My brother has been doing 2 visits to see Dad, usually around 1 to 2 p.m. and then he would go later on, 8 to like 9. So Alhumdollilah, brother's confirmed that Dad is definitely seems to be progressively getting better bit by bit. So inshallah, we're all going to keep on praying and hope that it gets better. And I know I only got a little bit of footage here and there, but like I said, I was really hungry and I was trying to find something to eat. But cut long story short, I decided to meet up with Mum, and I was telling her I couldn't find the place that she told me about. So we actually went together, and it's basically right around the corner from this hotel that I'm staying at. So we ended up walking on the way back, so another like 20-minute back here, and then by that time we got back, my brother happened to be arriving back from the hospital. So alhamdulillah, we found some place to eat. They had the halal certificates and everything, but we had the meal. So I'm nicely satisfied now. So I can end the night tonight. The funny part is in this particular hotel, for some reason they're closing on the weekends now. Apparently it's not a normal thing, but they close this weekend and next weekend. So I have to check out tomorrow morning, or actually today. Around 11-12 o'clock. But the good thing is we managed to book another hotel around the corner from here, so it's like one of those Moroccan themed hotel. I can't remember what they call them, Riyadh or whatever they're called. So we'll be going there tomorrow, and I will definitely try and take some footage tomorrow. I mean, I'm feeling a bit more better now. I think Dad is on the mend, and we'll just keep on praying, inshallah. But once again, if you enjoyed this, thank you for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe, and I will try to be a bit more creative. Like I said, I came here not on a holiday mode. I didn't come here for the intention to do vlogging. Admittedly, it would have been good to capture all these moments, how it was like to fly during the whole COVID pandemic. It would have been great, but obviously, like I said, I wasn't in the mind, and I wasn't too sure what to expect, and I wasn't too sure how tight security regulations are going to be and all that stuff. So but I'm here now, like I said, and we're going to try and make the most of this time that we have. Whilst things are going in the right direction, if that makes any sense, I will try to put some footage together. So thanks for watching, and we'll definitely be putting some more on soon, inshallah. Thank you.